Hello everyone, I'm Ariel with Urbanist. We are right now in the Greenwich Village, right in front of Walker Hotel. And inside Walker Hotel is Society Cafe, which is head by Chef Zabita. And we're gonna have a few dishes with all the ingredients that were found right in the Union Square Farmers Market, only a few blocks away. I'm drinking their homemade punch, Barney's Punch, which is named after the owner of the original Society Cafe. The original Society Cafe was located in number 2 Sheridan Square. It was one of the major hangout spots for the singer Billie Holiday. And now I'm about to eat the food from Chef Zabita, and he made a vegan chicharron. So the cool thing is it's completely vegan, and he somehow made it taste as greasy and as flavorful and savory as any other chicharron that you would have. So these are scales that apparently you can eat. Very juicy, very savory. Cool thing is that the fish, it's just so jam-packed with juices. We're gonna try the scales, and apparently, usually you can't eat scales. But in this case, you can. Let's see. So it's very juicy, very crunchy. It is similar to eating like a chip, but with all those wonderful fish juices that you get from eating scale, similar to eating skin off of fried chicken. So right now I'm in behind the scenes inside the kitchen of Chef Zabita in Society Cafe, and we're looking at a duck steak dish. That looks so good. So what we're looking at right now?
What we have here is I have a roasted duck breast. We crushed it with the chamomile that we brought from the market. I take it, I dehydrate it, turn it into a super powder, crush the duck breast, and then we just roast it off. So it's got a really like cool floral flavor to it. And we finished it, we're pairing it whatever with we've got the grits, the red market, the bloody red butcher grits, right? The asparagus that we picked up, ramps that we grilled, and the little lettuce here is claytonia that we picked up.
And what's that you're putting on top of it?
Just a simple duck jus, roasted duck bones, bacon duck stock. So we brought the ocean water, and obviously, as I said, it takes a long time to make it, so it's not something that we could have done in this process.
Yeah.
So I do have some that I made in the past from the same ocean. And you can see.
So this is salt extracted from those 2 tubs of ocean water.
Yeah. You know, it's got like a big chunks in there, but we break it up.
Trying some legit salt. You guys don't know the power of salt. This is salt from the actual ocean, probably from off the coast of Long Island.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
It's cool, right?
Oh my god, am I swimming right now in the middle of the Long Island Sound?
It feels like, I mean, it has that taste like if you were hitting the face with a bunch of ocean water, right? You're like,
yeah, exactly.
Like wiped out by a wave.
I mean, that's the number one reason I like going to the beach, is just tasting the
just
salt.
Just for the ocean water, yes, that's what it is.
Oh wow, I'm gonna have just a little bit more.
Yeah.
Well, that's amazing.
In this bowl right here, we have the strawberries that we picked up from Stokes Farm, as well as the apple mints that we got from there. So we just macerated it a little bit. You can see when you macerate something with sugar, you start to get that syrup that comes out of it, right? But we put that mint in there too, so you have that apple mint, which is just fun. So we're gonna make a dessert. I wish you guys could smell this. It smells fantastic. But like I said, you can see everything in there. The mint and the strawberries. Just gonna put a little of that.
Gorgeously red that is.
Yeah, the super like amazing color. I want to get some more. I don't think there's anything better than, or anything fresher really, than just strawberries and cream. There you go.
Oh man.
And if we were at my grandma's house, we would have put a little bit of sambuca in this.
All right, up next is the duck. I'm so excited for this because I love duck, and you can't really find it in too many places here in New York City. And this is duck with grits. Grits that we just got from the farmer's market. Oh wow. Those are some real grits. The mark of a true grit is how creamy it is and how flavorful it is. It can't be too creamy that you have no texture. And it can't be too flavorful. It has to be just right to have a nice little base for whatever you put on top of it. In this case, it is a duck. Man, these grits are amazing. Wow. Mind blown. And jump in here so we can...
Sure, I'm gonna swing all the way, slash out. Very intimate table for two of us.
Yeah,
I
indeed.
like this. Nice.
These are the ramps,
Yeah,
and these
those
are
ramps.
very
Yeah.
rare to find.
Yeah, these are
City.
what you'll see again only for maybe a month or so of the year in the springtime, and just kind of like I mentioned earlier, like let the ingredients speak for themselves. So just grill them easily. Same with the asparagus, and that's it.
Okay, let's try some ramps. I never tried some ramps before.
Yeah.
Well. Oh man, that's very flavorful. That reminds me of broccoli rabe.
Really?
From Italian restaurants.
All right.
Yeah. So what was the other ones that you made?
We'll go from the first one.
beginning?
The very first little bite, one biter was the mushroom chicharron. Like I had mentioned about trying to keep things sustainable, and we want to use the product to its fullest extent. You never want to just throw anything away. So you have mushroom scraps. Of course, you can make mushroom stock, but eventually you have too much mushroom stock. So what else can you do with the scraps? And I figured out how to make what's called what would be a chicharron. We take it, we puree it. Basically, we add a little bit of tapioca to it. We make a dough, and a chicharron is pig skin that is, I guess it's a very big Latino thing. I think it's like big in like Mexico and stuff like that.
Yeah, all over the central of Latin America.
Gotcha. I know like some of the guys that work for us, like they talk about it. They actually said I make the best chicharron, which is pretty awesome. So in any case, when you fry it up, it has a super light, airy texture and like this awesome crunch to it. And as Ariel can explain, I guess the mushroom one, I think had a pretty good light and airy texture.
Yep.
And it has that, what did you say? Greasy, right?
It tastes as greasy as a real chicharron, which is a mark of a real good chicharron.
It means we did it right.
And how do you get it that greasy or oily?
So it just gets deep fried. I mean, the process is a matter of making a dough, steaming, dehydrating, and then deep frying.
And then deep frying.
Yeah.
Oh wow!
So it gets deep fried, and it really puffs up to.
So those mushrooms that you use, which ones were they again?
Those are the maitakes that we
Maitake.
picked up. We use the scraps of those to make the.
And those are juicy mushrooms.
They're actually pretty dry. When you make the dough, you need a little bit of water or maybe a mushroom stock to help them like bring it together. But
and that's how you get the essence of the maitake mushrooms. Amazing. And now to what is this?
The second dish was from the Blue Moon dish, the black sea bass that we got from them, which is cool because she said the market for that just opened up. We're talking about seasonality, so like the black bass is a pretty regulated fish in the sense that there can only be so much caught at once. Once they hit that quota, it's done.
And the cool thing about the fish is you use the scales in order to make it.
Yeah, actually, so the whole dish,
Yeah,
right? Was what we did is we made a tartare out of it, ceviche actually, I guess, right? Because I put a lot of lime juice to it. We used some of the spring garlic we got, a little bit of red onion and spring onions, which were also at the market. Put a little Fresno chili in there for a little kick, and then heavy on the lime juice, olive oil. Mix it together, season it of course, into the bowl. We had the tempura maitake, and then the fish skin, what I do is we clean it, we leave the scales on it, we clean the inside, and then we deep fry it, and it gives, it might curl, but the scales puff up like a popcorn texture, and give a cool crunch. Cool crunch to it.
That's cool. And one thing that really stuck out to me is that you looked at the scales and the fish and you're like, I want that.
Yeah.
And then did you already have in mind what you were going to do, or did it come out in the kitchen?
No joke, it came out in the kitchen.
Oh, amazing.
A lot of times we'll take a fish skin and we can clean it and clean it completely and then actually dehydrate it. You make like a very thin chip. But I was like, let's see what happens with the fry.
You're like so free to talk about all your ingredients and how you make your food. It's because your menu changes so much.
Menu changes
that you have no
possible.
secrets to keep, really.
No, and I mean, to be honest, when it comes to secrets, I've been in the presence of chefs that keep secrets before,
of course,
and I think that's why.
Interesting.
I mean, what's the point of writing a cookbook? Chefs write cookbooks all the time. So the chefs that I've been around that don't share their secrets, quote unquote, what are you scared of? Are you holding on to something that you not have a lot in your pocket? And I don't mean to bad talk, but at the same time too, let your secrets out, have fun with it, And as an aspiring cook too, I want to see what people are doing, and I want to try to recreate it. Doesn't mean that I'm gonna open up the most successful restaurant based on your recipes, but I want to try those things. That's how we learn. So if I can put my stuff out there, if somebody tomorrow sees Japanese, you know, the sea bass dish, and it says that's really awesome. I want to try that. I'm not gonna be upset by that. It's almost more flattering. Like that's cool. Thanks for.
So now we have desserts. We have so describe those.
Sure. So these were the strawberries we picked up from Stokes Farm, and then cream, just heavy cream that we whipped up.
Yeah.
But we infused it with apple mint as well as the strawberries. We put apple mint in there. When I was a kid, you know, Grandma used to make. We used to do exactly this, and macerate it and everything, and we put a little bit of sambuca into it, and that's it. I mean, it's your call how much you want. I don't know. You gotta
Go for
drive.
it. What's the grandmother's recommendation?
Depends how loud I was being and how quiet she wanted me to be.
Okay, I'm being very loud right now.
Alright, yeah, there you go. We just mix it all
Perfect.
together.
So
Good to go.
sambuca right there. All right, amazing. With the spoon. And this is like legit strawberries and cream.
Yeah, that's it. There's
Yeah.
just strawberries and cream.
I love how you take a classic dish and just make something new out of it.
There you go.
Wow. Oh man, that mint really comes out.
It really does. Like, it's pretty cool.
It tastes a little bit like apples.
Yep.
So it's not a coincidence that they called it that.
No.
Oh wow.
No. And just like we saw at that otother plant stand, I mean, all those different mint that we saw, the chocolate mint, the orange mint, all those things have like you can really taste it all.
So this is a true alcoholic dessert. A dessert you can get drunk
the
off.
breakfast of champions, possibly too.
Amazing. Oh man, this is wonderful. High five.
I love it.
Great job. So where can people find more about? This is again Jeff Zabita. Where can people find more stuff about you?
My Instagram is simple. It's just Zabita, Zabita. And then yeah, Facebook. My name, Christopher Zabita.
Amazing. And come to Society Cafe at the Walker Hotel in the Greenwich Village, and you're gonna have some amazing food like this. Have a great day, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching.